Welcome to the show, presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. Sports are one of the most popular conversation topics in the world. Yes, in the world. They make people feel emotions. They make people feel some kind of way. They make people feel like they can do just about anything, even though we know they can't. It's there. And it's a way for people to connect. It's a way for people to connect with other people with a shared experience. Sports are exciting. They are a way to connect with people. But there's one group of people, one group that seems to have a far irrational, undisputed irrational relationship with sport. You know who they are. They look like me. They look like you. You can't tell them apart unless that conversation come around. And they're fanatics. I'll be the first to admit. I'll be the last to say I am a sports fanatic. I am a sport fanatic. In this video, we'll explore why they're so passionate, what makes them tick. It's a deep dive into the psyche, into the mind of a sport fanatic, because I am going to share, because sharing is caring, and sports fanatics like to share, even though sometimes we just don't care. We'll show you how to deal with fanatics and their thoughts, not their innermost thoughts, because they're inside. They're inside. They're not outside. No matter how irrational they may be. So if you're a sports fanatic or just want to know how to deal with a sports fanatic in general, hey, you've come to the right place. Stop looking. This video is for you. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and make sure you have the thing that comforts you the most, that's near and dear to your heart, because it's gonna get ugly. For real. What is a fanatic? What is a fanatic? Well, I need help on this. I need help. A fanatic is someone who follows a sport or team with extreme dedication. In other words, a fanatic is not a supporter. The two are not the same. There's a difference. Like there's a difference in there, you're, and you are. It's not the same. It's not the same. I'll continue. Fanatics are passionate. Said that before. Where have you heard it? Where have you heard that bit of information before? That's not a real question. I'll keep going. And irrational, which can make it difficult to have a conversation with them. We talk all the time. We talk just about every single day. How difficult it is to have a conversation with me when my team is playing or when it's about my team. Are there rational opinions? Am I pushing an agenda? Am I doing what it do? Hey, I'm different. I'm just gonna say no, and maybe. There are different types of fanatics, just like there are different types of people. There's no one size fit all. But the main thing that all of us have in common, irrational, passion, I try to say even keel. I do. I don't want to get too high. I don't want to go too low. I want to stay somewhere in the medium. But when you see something exciting, when you see something that gets you up out of your seat, assuming you're sitting down already, and you can stand up or you can get out of your seat, no judge. If you're not a fanatic or just a casual person who just looking to dip their toe into the water, fanatics can be dangerous. Yes, they can, especially when it's a win. And that's winning trophies, winning silverware, being the champion of something. There have been fans or fanatics to destroy their own things after a win. Have I been a part of anything like that? No. Have I seen that happen before? Yes. Will I ever be a part of anything like that? No. Why? Come on. Videos are forever. Just like fanatics in society. Yeah, they exist. I mean, this is IRL. This is IRL. Basically, I'm going to need some help for this. I'm going to need some help. So allow me to get the help that I need to proceed and go further forward. Sports fanaticism is a social phenomenon that is not exclusive to men. You heard it. I said it. You heard it. I said it. So do something about it. It's not exclusive to men. Basically, any and every one can be a sports fanatic. They can. Just look around. Look. Who do you see at the games? Who do you see at the matches? Who do you see wearing the clothes? Who do you see that's being involved? It's a wide spectrum. It's diverse. It's a diverse group and it's not exclusive to me. Meaning, man, some studies show that fanatics of all teams, it don't matter what team, don't matter what sport, doesn't matter at all. But some studies show that fanatics of all teams, no matter their varying levels of support, experience anxiety and stress. I've said this on countless numbers of times. Side note, being a sports fanatic is like being in a relationship. When things are good, you're happy. When things are bad, you're sad. But it's never that clear cut and dry. There's always the in between. And look, it's day one. Unless you got introduced to this world later on in life, it is day one. Meaning that this love is not puppy love. This love goes deep. Grade school love. So you don't know any better. You don't know any better. It's all you know. Us fanatics, we are willing to spend years upon years upon years upon years supporting, loving, cherishing, hearting our team. And some of them don't win. Some teams never win. Some teams take 100 years to win. Some teams win and they don't ever win again. But we're still there. Dallas Cowboys, hey. Arsenal, okay. And it does not matter whether you are NFL fanatic, a hockey fanatic, a football fanatic. You're going to have multiple and many irrational thoughts throughout the day. Like the Cowboys winning a Super Bowl. Like Arsenal winning the league title. Like Wayne Gretzky couldn't cut it in today's NHL. It doesn't matter how irrational or rational it may appear. It's irrational to somebody. Undisputed fanatics. I mean, seriously, are you a fanatic? Do you have irrational thoughts? Do you support and love your team no matter what? Are you a sports fanatic? Do you have irrational thoughts about your favorite sports team? Do you get any real benefits from being a sport fanatic? Have you had any of these questions come up and the answer are obvious? The answer are clear cut. You're just thinking to yourself and wondering to yourself, why am I asking these questions when he already knows the answer to them? Well, it's not for you if that's the case. It's for the other people. Basically, sports are a big part of our lives. Sometimes we go a little bit over the top with the fanaticism. Sometimes we just do a little bit too much. But it is what it is. It's all in good faith most of the time. It's all sport banner. most of the time. We don't know the line that we're crossing until we're being told, most of the time. Whether it's basketball, football, or any other sport, our irrational thoughts go and cross over to something or some lines that outsiders will have no clue, or they will not believe that that is the case, but that is fine, that is okay. They can either come into the world or admire from a distance. But regardless, we know what it is. We know what it is. It is life. It is what we determine that important enough to us to control our every move, giving control away to something that we can't control, but yet we do it every single time. Why? Because the reward is worth it. The reward is something that we can't get from anywhere else, unless you're just in it for bad intentions. Look, I'm not a sports expert, just a sports insider, a fanatic whisperer. But believe me when I tell you this, wait. Fanatics have some irrational thoughts about sport. Anything else, I can't claim to know. And this is where people will in and say, okay, have your animal, your pet, spayed or neutered. This is where I'm going to take the time and save the best for last. Shout out to Noah. Keep doing what you do. Big cousin Vince loves you. And congratulations on the touchdown. And I can't wait to see you and give you a hug.
Sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.